Life and impact of René Descartes. In the quiet town of Haye in France, on a chilly March morning in 1596, a child named René was born. Little did the world know that this frail boy, who would often be plagued by illness, would grow up to lay the foundations of modern philosophy. His full name was René Descartes, and he would become famous for a simple yet profound statement: "I think, therefore I am." Descartes was a curious and introspective child. His mother died when he was just a year old, and his father, a judge, sent him to live with his grandmother. At the age of 8, he was sent to the Jesuit college of Flèche, where he received a rigorous education in mathematics, science, and philosophy. It was here that young René first encountered the scholastic teachings of Aristotle, which would later become the backdrop against which he developed his own revolutionary ideas. After finishing his studies, Descartes wandered across Europe, serving as a soldier, meeting intellectuals, and observing the world around him. He was a thinker on the move, seeking not only knowledge but also a method that could lead to certain and undeniable truths. One night in 1619, while stationed in Germany, Descartes had a series of vivid dreams that convinced him he was destined to reform knowledge. He believed that by applying reason and methodical doubt, he could build a new system of understanding. With this resolve, he began his groundbreaking work. Descartes retreated to the Netherlands, where he spent over 20 years in seclusion, writing and thinking. It was during this period that he published his famous works, including Discourse on the Method and Meditations on First Philosophy. In these writings, he sought to strip away all assumptions and beliefs, examining everything as if it were potentially false. His goal was to find a single, unquestionable truth upon which he could build a stable foundation for knowledge. This relentless questioning led to his most famous maxim: cogito, ergo sum, or I think, therefore I am. Descartes realized that while he could doubt the existence of the physical world, his senses, and even his own body, he could not doubt the fact that he was thinking. The very act of doubting proved his existence as a thinking being. This insight became the cornerstone of his philosophy, establishing the certainty of self-awareness as the basis for all knowledge. Another of Descartes' notable sayings is, "The preservation of health should be the first study of one who is of any worth to oneself or others." He believed that a sound mind required a healthy body and that the study of medicine and human anatomy was crucial to understanding the nature of life itself. His interest in the human body extended to his theory of dualism, where he argued that the mind and body are distinct entities that interact in complex ways. Descartes also famously said, "To live without philosophizing is in truth the same as keeping the eyes closed without attempting to open them." He saw philosophy as a means to open one's mind, to see beyond the surface of things and question the very nature of reality. For Descartes, living without philosophy was akin to living in darkness, unaware of the deeper truths that shape our existence. Descartes' influence went far beyond philosophy. His work laid the groundwork for the scientific method, emphasizing the importance of doubt, skepticism, and empirical evidence. He argued that mathematics and geometry were the keys to understanding the natural world, and his analytical approach revolutionized fields ranging from physics to biology. However, his ideas were not without controversy. His separation of mind and body, known as Cartesian dualism, sparked fierce debates among philosophers and scientists. Some praised him for his clarity and logical rigor, while others accused him of creating an unbridgeable gap between the physical and the mental. Descartes' life took a dramatic turn in 1649 when Queen Christina of Sweden invited him to her court. The harsh northern climate and the Queen's demanding schedule took a toll on his health. He died the following year, in 1650, at the age of 53. Though his life was cut short, his ideas endured, shaping the development of modern philosophy and science. Today, René Descartes is often called the father of modern philosophy. His insistence on doubt and reason as the path to knowledge, and his groundbreaking exploration of the self, continue to inspire thinkers across the world. His legacy reminds us that true understanding begins with questioning, and that even the most fundamental truths can be uncovered through the light of reason.